Hello friends, we're back today very quickly. I got some more PSA boxes in the mail. I have probably, at one point anyways, 6 or 7 groups of cards out there being graded. Only one more big one. The next few I've gotten smart and just sending off like 1, 2, 6 cards at a time. I think I've been noticing that it causes them to grade things faster. Like I'm not really paying more than $50. You know, maybe there's a Jackson dart I got out there that I paid like $60 for or something, but nothing too crazy. Anyways, one of these boxes has 6 cards, and it's this one because it's heavier, and the other one has 1. These, when I was doing a chase for the Mickey Mantle and the Topps 2026 Series 1 baseball, I'm not a baseball guy. I mean, I know the old names, but I don't know anybody modern, without somebody telling me anyways. So I did look up a few things, and I do know what these grades are, and I'm already very disappointed in them, and you'll see why. But these all came out of the Topps 2026 Series 1, straight out of the packs into a sleeve, and the ones I was going to grade pretty quickly, what did I do wrong here? Pretty quickly went into a card saver. Seriously, doing this on camera? Not like I don't. I guess I didn't cut it all the way. Anyways, and the grades came back horrible, but these were not my first ever, grading stuff to be sent off. So I did learn some lessons. Specifically, these cards that you're about to see, I used a microfiber cloth, and I wiped them all down very specifically. Some of them more than once. And I, put them off. I didn't use an air gun, but although liquid, canned air, compressed air, although I thought about it, but I didn't. But I just took them out of the pack, put them in a sleeve. Once I decided I was going to grade them, took them out of the sleeve, wiped them down with the microfiber cloth, put them back in the sleeve, put them in the card saver. And some of these grades I got are ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. We'll look at them. We'll zoom in. This won't be a super long video because I only have 7 total cards here, but we'll see. I don't know, PSA. Not happy with this. Anyways, okay, starting right off the bat, I had high hopes for this card. The old McCutcheon Black. This guy is what? Something out of 10. There we go. 4 out of 10. Came back as an 8. I mean, corners look pretty good. Corners look pretty good. I mean, you can't really see the surface through here, but I don't see any crap on it. I don't know if that dot was there before or what, but like I say, I wiped these things down a couple times. The centering isn't, I mean, it looks fine to me, but hey, there's an 8. I don't know if it's something I did. I mean, if it's something I did, I'll take the blame for it, but I don't know what that is. And I wish PSA would tell you what's wrong with cards, like how Tag and or Beckett even will tell you what went wrong. But it's really frustrating because, I mean, I've been a Panini guy for a while. I bought Topps when I was a kid. I'm new to the Topps products as of recently, but holy crap, coming right out of the pack and getting, in some cases, an 8 or even lower. This is the one guy that came through clean, though. And again, didn't do anything different to him. But hey, I guess if you're going to get a 10 on somebody, get a 10 on a Paul Skeens. So I'm told. I'm not a baseball guy, but I'm told that this is a pretty good card to get a 10 on, so maybe this will pay for the whole thing. As always, these are for sale. I guess I should probably drop a link to my eBay store. I put some cards up yesterday from the last batch that you guys had saw, so I could probably put that in the description. I might go back and edit my other ones and put it in the description. But look at this, a 7, like let's look at that, right? I mean, that corner looks pretty sharp. I did just open up some Topps Chrome 2025 football right before this. I got a couple cards I'm going to send off, and I did notice on some of those cards in those packs at the top up here, the edges weren't super great. I don't know. Y'all tell me what I'm missing in the comments. Feel free to pause the video and zoom in, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Not a 7 worth. I mean, holy crap, it looks good to me. How the heck did I get a 7? I mean, I don't even know if you're supposed to wipe off the back with a microfiber, but I did. And there's that. I think I didn't get any offers from PSA on these because I think these cards are so new. So, look, another 7. What did I do? What did I do wrong? This is ridiculous. Look at that. I don't know. I thought I had learned some lessons. Again, I don't know. I don't think that corner's pinched. I think it's just right where the holographic stuff is coming from. I don't know, Tops. Making me rethink things. I've got some more. I'm waiting on them to come in, but I've got some Mega 2025 Chrome footballs coming in. But whatever. I'm not going to go through every corner because I really don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, 8s aren't the worst thing in the world. I'll live with an 8. Rather have a 9 at least, but a 7? Come on, bro. A 7? That's just rude. At least we got a 9 on the Ken Griffey. I mean, he's a veteran, but, you know, he's not worthless. I grew up in the Ken Griffey era, so, hey, I was a fan. I would have to dig through my attic, but I'm pretty sure I have some of his Upper Deck rookie cards. What they would grade at today, I don't know. And if you read online, people will tell you they don't hand out 10s much anymore because there's so many of them. So probably not even worth digging through and doing whatever. Anyways, this card, you know, I didn't have super high hopes for this to come back at 10. You'll see why from what I read. Like, these don't come back as 10s. I might, you know, y'all might give me crap for even grading it. Feel free to give me your opinion in the comments. I don't have a problem with that. I'm learning, you know, as I mentioned, I'm open to input. So let me know. But you'll see the card. But these, I'm told these never come back as a 10. So I figured I'd roll the dice and see what I got. If it did come back as a 10, it'd probably be the only one in existence. Because this is a crazy ass card. And because I didn't think it was, come on, really, PSA? Because I didn't think it was going to come back as a 10, I did something I never do, which is I graded the auto on this card just to maybe help out the value of it, because it is an auto. It's not a sticker. It is what it is. And so you'll see, this is an interesting card. But here we go. So this is, yeah, there we go. So Mike Trout, heavy lumber, auto relic. So this is a thickie. I don't think you can really grasp how thick this card is, but it's wood, and that's game used bat inside of there, you know, depressed in. There we go. You can kind of see the shadow boxness of it, but it's supposedly autographed game used bat. I think so. At least I don't think the card is the bat. I think that's the bat right there. But anyways, Mike Trout, heavy lumber. These aren't numbered, but these are SSP, super short print. From the research I did before I sent it off. So the card got an 8. The auto got a 9. I paid the extra, like I say, $5 for it. Verified auto, what have you. It's a really neat card. You know, I'm still happy to have it. These don't exist on eBay, not graded versions, because nobody's stupid like I am, I guess, to send it off. But I'm at least, you know, this got an 8. I mean, it's wood, right? I think the corners are what they are, and this was in a penny saver. I'm not sure how you're supposed to send things off. No, I didn't send this in a penny saver. In fact, because it was so thick, I didn't want to compress it. I put it in a top loader. I had a top loader that fit this pretty well. Not super snug, but it did fit it well. And I did have it in a sleeve, and I had like some, I think just tissue paper up here at the top to make sure it didn't move around too much, because I didn't want to put it in a card saver. I thought it was going to crimp the wooden corners, so didn't do that. I sent it in a top loader. They did not complain about that, so there you go. Unless, you know, if anybody was considering sending in a super thick card and is concerned about, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but just let you know that is how I sent it. I mean, maybe the corner's a little weird. It's wood, though. What are you going to do? Like I say, I don't think you're going to find any 10s out there. So an 8 with an auto 9, maybe that adds to it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But this is what I got. I think it's a neat card. Again, I'm not a baseball guy. I know Mike Trout's a good name. I really don't know much about Mike Trout. You want to talk about Nolan Ryan? You want to talk about Bo Jackson? You want to talk about Ken Griffey Jr.? You know, or any Astros from the 90s, I'll have that conversation with you. But this guy, Paul Skeens, I don't know who they are, but nice fella, I'm sure. Anyways, this is what I got. This was a short one today. I've got a couple more out there. There's another 58 card thing that'll be here in July or something. I got a couple other one-offs of Jackson Dart, particularly back to my football stuff. Anyways, that'll basically, things will trickle in over the next 6, 7, 8 weeks. So we'll get some videos back. But appreciate everybody's time. Stay safe.